Hello guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video we are going to talk about reasons why crew members are getting fired from the cruise ship. And I'm sick, that's why my voice is like this. These videos for those people who are newly hired, because there are lots of people who are getting hired, like new hire coming on board. They're massively hiring, but they also fire people. Okay, so what are the reasons that the company fires them? The first reason is the drug test. When you test positive in the drug test, you will be fired. When you are positive in drug tests, you are out of the company. No questions asked. Pack your luggage, you're out. There are cases wherein we are aware that we are using drugs, right? Crew members who are new hire, please be careful, because there are few crew members were fired just because they ate the extra food of the guest that was left over, and it was still sealed. Okay, so they were like, oh, maybe we can have this one, maybe we can eat this one because it's still sealed. So one person ate and shared to others, and they didn't know that it has drugs. One didn't feel well, everyone was not feeling well, and one just fainted. Now, when one faints, they will bring it to the medical. Of course, they will do test to you. They found out that she was positive with drugs. Called everyone who was involved and who ate the food. I don't know how, or there are some food outside selling that contains drugs. I don't know. I've never tried, I never saw, just heard. So now I am telling you to be careful. Like, for example, if you see anything, any food, anything that is not yours, don't touch. Okay, so second is stealing or theft. Let me give you an example. My first or second contract, there was one guy who went to the crew mess. You know the crew mess, right? The crew mess is where the crew members eat. And then he found $100. So he got the $100 and he went to his cabin. And then after a few days, he reported that he found $100 in the crew mess. He reported to the security. And then the security was like, when did you find this? When? Okay. He said like 3 days ago or 2 days ago. Security was like, why did you just report now? And he's like, because I was busy. I was not in my mind. I was busy doing this and that. I was tired, maybe something like that. He gave excuses. But his intention was not to steal. Because if he wanted to steal, he will not return, right? So he gave it to the security and they called him. Now the issue was, why did you just return it now? Soon as you find anything, you have to report it right away to the security. So they will make a report out of it and then they will take care of it. So the important thing there is you just have to report it as soon as you find it. But the problem is he did not report it right away. You know what the head said? It is like a theft. Even if you don't plan to steal it, why did you report it only now? So that's the thing. You have to report it right away as soon as you find it. Thank you so much for your service. And the next port, he was out. Theft. Another story. Okay. This happened to my friend. My friend lost his phone in the public crew area. And then he thought that he brought it. He went to his cabin and then he started looking for it, and then he can't find it. So he went back. He searched around the area where he was in the crew public area, but it was not there anymore. Luckily, there was camera, CCTV. He reported it, and then security checked the CCTV, and they found the person who saw the cell phone and stole it. The person who found it and who intentionally, I don't have the intention to return it. So he got fired as well. So you have to be careful. Like I tell you, if you are on board and you are new in this industry, or here in the cruise ship, anything you find, they say, anything you find that is not yours, don't touch. Anything you find that is not yours, you can get it, but you report it right away. That's a piece of advice. Also, next, the third one is the alcohol test. So if you test positive with the alcohol test, definitely no questions asked, you're out of the company. They have limits, though. They have alcohol limits in each company, because you cannot work while you're drunk. So drink within your limits. And if you drink outside of the ship, like outside of the port, make sure that you make it back to the ship. If you drink in your cabin, make sure that there is no hard drinks like Jack Daniels, like strong drinks that you have, and then security comes and checks. All of you are out. If how many people are in that cabin, all of you will be fired. Hard drinks are not for crew members, only for the guests. We have drinks. If they find out that there is a bottle of liquor in your cabin that is not sold in the crew bar, then you can get fired. Next is showing aggressive behavior. Guys, just by doing this to others, you can be fired. My first contract, one guy did this. Only this, it was like they were fighting, and then some guy came. He was very upset, and then he did like this to one guy. Both of them, I tell you, both of them were fired the next embarkation day. Also, one more thing is, do not smoke in your cabin. You're putting yourself at risk when you smoke in your cabin. That's why we have this smoke detector. And okay, next is hacking the internet or any system here in the ship. Okay, you cannot use VPN here in the ship. If they find out that you are using VPN, you're automatically dismissed. Next, be careful of the legal documents that you sign. Be very careful of that. Read. Next is not following the rules. So you must follow the rules and regulations of the ship. Okay, any illegal items, any illegal things that you know that is bad, don't do it anymore. You know, just avoid being kicked out of the company. Next is abortion. When crew members become pregnant and then they try to hide it because they don't want to go home, they still want to work, and or maybe they don't want the baby, it was accidentally done. If the ship knew that you aborted your baby, you are out of the company. Next is crew members cannot walk inside or sleep in the guests bedroom or stateroom. So any crew members cannot sleep, must not sleep or stay in the guest's bedroom, not unless maybe it's your family member. I don't know, but what I know is that crew members cannot sleep or stay in the room of the guests unless you ask permission. We are all grown-ups already. We know what is right from wrong and should not be done, right? So we just have to follow the rules and nothing will go wrong. Yeah, you will not be kicked out. You will save your job. You'll still get paid until the end of your contract, and that's it. Just follow the rules, regulations. So for all the tips that I gave you, I hope you will learn something from it and you will follow it and avoid what has to be avoided and follow what should be followed.